Well, it might not be enough to solve the drought problems here in the Golden State, but it sure is coming down pretty good here in Oakland, California. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Oakland Raiders.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in week 2. This is taken near the 13. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
I don't even know why this team showed up.
They'll run for the first time with Kareem Hunt. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's 2nd down now.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers put up their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level. And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments and doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7.
43. We ain't beginning the turn.
High 7, let's go.
Don't get nervous.
51's the mic. 51's the mic. Big stop, D.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let it go. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. So on 4th down, Dustin Colquitt to punt for KC. Back deep, Antonio Brown. He gets it away, and I think they'll smartly play keep away here from Brown. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
23-yard line.
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 23. Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
On play action, now Carr. He's going deep for Brown. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Shotgun now for Carr. Looks for Nelson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
Yellow. Go on, 80. I got you.
On 1st down, Hunt. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup.
Come on, D.
Second and 6.
From the 45 on second down, Mahomes escaping the pressure right and avoids the contact by sliding. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
57 colors.
On first down, Mahomes flushed out right. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Gary and Conley. Mecole Hardman, the intended target. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
And a very short pickup there across the 15 to the 16. On the stop, Breeland Speaks.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7 at the 16-yard line.
The last run got 3. Now here's second and 7. On second down, Jacobs. And from the 15, they're able to work this up to the 20 for a pickup of a
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Let's go. Brings up third and 2.
Down. Blue 80.
56 is the mic.
Right here.
618. Bravo.
Boys, 56. Check, 56.
Carr looking to throw on third and 2. And that will be incomplete.
Well, it certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. It's the 3rd time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from him. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize on it.
I think you're right. We're only in the first quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And that will come the offense as they take over.
49-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. The result's not great thus far. A punt on the first drive and an interception last time out.
Now, let's face it, every team wants to come out on the field and play with some confidence, play with some tempo, play with some rhythm. And when you're making those types of mistakes, you're not getting any of that put together.
So what do you say, time to get back to the basics for them?
In a lot of ways, yes, but the biggest one, of course, is finding people who will take care of the football and make a few plays. You've got to have a drive now that calms down the entire team.
A very short field to work with now. First and goal after the great punt return.
Check 52.
15.
They'll try to run with Hunt, and he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Kareem Hunt, his first touchdown of the new season, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. A good hold of these wet conditions. The point after's up and good, and that makes the score 7-0.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And this is their 3rd drive. Right now, maybe not about points, just about getting something. They haven't gotten a first down yet in this game.
It's a mental barrier you don't think about until you go a couple of drives without getting a first down. Then all of a sudden it looms big. It gets harder and harder to actually attain that first down.
Second and 8 at the 24-yard line.
The last run good for 2. Here's second and 8.
We're good. 180. Easy. Kill.
To throw his Carr.
Here we go.
This is caught by Antonio Brown. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards to pick up there. So finally completes his first pass. Credit the defense, though. They've been showing him some different looks, keeping him off balance.
Yeah, I like the observation that you had there, because when you give him different looks, and give any quarterback different looks, it takes just a little bit longer to process sometimes, and you don't throw the ball with the same confidence. You're not sure that that's where you should go with the football. And that's worked for the defense early in this game. And now he's got his first completion. Let's see if his confidence comes back, and he starts to get into a nice little groove.
Mike, 53.
6 man. Check curl. Check.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down.
You got nothing today. You got nothing.
Throwing his car on third down. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 40.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence, when in doubt, find your veterans.
We used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this. When he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands a little bit better.
A gain of a yard.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
And he'll take this close to a first down at the Chiefs' 30.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Carr keeps it on the sneak. And now the ball's out. Carr lost it. Fumble. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. He's at the 40. Past the 20. 10. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Touchdown, Kansas City.
And maybe he exposed the ball a little too much there on the sneak. They wind up jarring it loose. They go all the way in for the score on the other side.
But when you take the ball into a pile of bodies, that mass, anything can happen. Even if you're trying to protect it well, sometimes it pops free, and you're exactly right. Big scrum, and then someone emerge.
Harrison Butker set to kick off.
So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. To throw again. Carr. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. There'll be a pickup of just 2, and that'll make it 3rd down. And they're left looking at 3rd and 8 after the second down pass play only went for 2. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Give him 12 yards that time and an Oakland first down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Down. Blue 80.
53 is the mic.
Two strike Chief.
Check three.
From the 45 on 2nd down. Carr got his man. That's Tyrell Williams. 22 yards there, a first down.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's another.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
At the 30.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line.
It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long...
Later one.
Throwing again. Carr toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here and 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
Here's Carr. This will be caught by Brown. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 19. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the 2nd quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
They'll run on 1st down. Jacobs. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Now it looks like we've got a Raider here slow to get up. We'll take a break and get a report from Oakland after this. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Carr gives to Richard. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal at the 8-yard line.
Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal. Carr going to throw. Steps away to his left. And the Raiders are in for 6. Touchdown. Derek Carr, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a 2nd one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. Now a throw for the All-Pro Kelsey is complete. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
I got you.
Now Mahomes gives to Hunt, and they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
You got it.
Early down stuff will put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this day, has got to be priority 1.
Hey, Ribley. We got to go, baby.
On 2nd and 9. Mahomes. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs 1st down. Defensively, they were in zone coverage there. You have to be a little careful. You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone.
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz game, and you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Mahomes now to throw. Gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. The Chiefs first down, 14 yards.
Let's go.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, you need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
On second down, it's Hunt. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10.
Their second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Now Mahomes. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And that was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the first down, took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
And on third down, they said, forget about the sticks. We want 6. Butker's kick here is good. And that will extend their lead here to 17-6. So they've put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
But one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness, maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature, to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down. The Raiders have third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Carr. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And this will not get close to the first down markers. He's brought down at the 26. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. Here's A.J. Cole now as he'll punt it away for the second time. Here's Hill on the return. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime.
Bring it up.
Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. And all the way inside the Oakland 20 into the red zone. An outstanding pickup there for the Chiefs. 42 yards. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown.
That's a touchdown. That's a touchdown.
Tyreek Hill, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Raiders 6. Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Antonio Brown, the intended receiver. But now it'll be third down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down.
6 guys. Check 6 guys.
Check. 53's Mike.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he's able to get up here to the 26. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Here's A.J. Cole now as he's on to punt for Oakland. They'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And the punt goes out of bounds. Where will they put it? They'll put it just inside the 45-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They have been red hot, sometimes white hot here in this first half. They're just looking to add to that total right now.
And this has to serve as a reminder to myself because so many times I get wrapped up in the play calling, how to sequence things, how it's run. But, you know, at the end of the day, it's still execution. Those guys out on the field, and right now they are locked in and really looking good.
They'll try to continue to be locked in here as we get ready to approach halftime. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Hill, the intended receiver once again, but it'll be second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. And what can they do here on 2nd and goal? 3 red zone trips so far have yielded 2 touchdowns and a field goal.
15.
58's the Mike. 58. 58's the Mike.
Bravo! Get in the weight room.
58, right over there, right over there. Yeah.
15.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. And this is caught for a touchdown. Now hold everything here. Flag in the backfield. This one might be coming back. A terrible spot for a holding call as they'll try again, but now from further back on 1st and goal.
58's the Mike.
Not today, you aren't. Not today.
Under 10. 10. Hero 15.
58's Mike. Go.
Easy.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time, but it'll be 2nd and goal. So on 2nd down, the field goal you on here as they try to get 3 before half. From the left hash, this from 34. And that is going to be no good. He pushed it wide to the right, and this score will stay right where it is. So they'll come away with nothing here. A disappointing result even on a day like this.
And as a kicker in the rain, you've got to slow things down a little bit. Give your holder an extra half second to make sure everything's secure. And here, he might have rushed this one a little, and it winds up no good.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's going deep for Brown. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Bang, 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 bang.
Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down.
And 8 yards to go.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Let's go, D. Tighten up. Let's go.
Express.
He's checking. He's checking.
From the gun, Carr. Got a man. It's Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And they pick up 25 as they convert on third.
53. Mike, 53.
Carr going to give it to Jacobs. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Oh, yeah. And here we go again. Here we go again.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line.
Oh, yeah.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a game, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. Shotgun now for Carr. He's got a man. It's Williams. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first.
That's another Raiders first down.
Yo, Chief.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
6'6", pull it high.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. Got his man. It's Williams.
Complete to Tyrell Williams. Out of bounds at the 23-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Back to the running game to Jacobs. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Into the red zone, it's Carr. Throw left side complete. It's Jacobs. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. It'll be a gain of 4, and it'll make it 2nd down.
At the 10-yard line.
He's crashing.
Running the toss here to Jacobs. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
56. Mike.
Throwing his Carr on third down. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Antonio Brown, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Raiders make some inroads here on that deficit. this time the extra point up and good. And that makes it 24-13.
24, Raiders 13. Set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. This fielded at the 2. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they have to feel like they missed on an opportunity for points last time where they couldn't connect on that short field goal try.
And no doubt about it, because they were counting on those points. In today's NFL, let's face it, that's really a chip shot, right?
Anything inside 40.
Yeah, they're counting on that going through the post. But we've seen it happen to teams before. Some of the best kickers in the world can miss kicks like that. Can they come back now and redeem themselves?
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down with a nice little gain. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And shoving his way inside the 35. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards.
1st down, Chiefs.
Now after the run by Hunt, here's 1st and 10.
Target.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Being chased out left. He'll try and run it. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
The best quarterbacks that ever played the game all wanted to blend in with their teammates and be one of the guys. But sometimes you got to take modesty and put it aside. You're the franchise quarterback, the face of the team, and the guy that leads them to victory. You have to get down and protect yourself and not take hits like that.
Now Mahomes' throw complete to his tight end, Kelsey. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down.
Attack! 58's the Mike. 58's the Mike.
Mahomes going to throw. He is going to find Hill here. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City first down. Mahomes will bring him up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Mahomes complete. The tight end, Kelsey. And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. And that's going to leave them with just 1 timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back.
Yellow, 180.
I'm here all day.
They'll try to run for the first down with Hunt. And he is going to lose yardage here. 6 yards in the wrong direction that time. Not only that, but it brings up fourth. Back now in the East Bay. It's the Chiefs with the lead and the football here as we get set for quarter number 4. Back now in the East Bay. It's the Chiefs with the lead and the football here as we get set for quarter number 4. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
After the field goal, here's Butker to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Let's go, boys.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. And that last drive, a long drive. But not just that, they had a great air attack going. Do they stick with it? Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Flying in to blow that play up, Alex Okafor.
So if we recount real quick, he had the touchdown earlier, and now he comes up with the sack here. No doubt about it, he's having himself a game.
Another try after the first down sack. Carr. It's Williams on the catch. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Carr now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. He's airing it out for Williams. An incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, second down.
Incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. To throw again. Carr. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
On 3rd down, Carr. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
A short gain that doesn't get him the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. They go with Jacobs. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
93.
Now this time Carl throw. Catch made. It's Moreau. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Express.
Check. 53's Mike. Check.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Carr. This will be caught by Brown. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
93.
From the gun now on 3rd down, Carr. And he'll find Moreau here. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. A pass for negative yardage, obviously no good. Maybe he shouldn't have thrown it, or maybe he shouldn't have caught it.
And I think we were seeing it at the same time, weren't we? Maybe you let that one go, right? Because you can see the lost yardage about to develop. But that goes against every instinct of a receiver. They're taught to catch everything. So it's really hard to be mad at him and yell at him for trying to make that play.
Throwing now is Carr. He may try and run for this. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Jacobs. The football comes out. Jacobs lost it. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line.
Brandon, I don't want to violate any of our broadcasting rules by declaring a game over before it's over. But that one, that puts them in real jeopardy there.
Absolutely. It was a two-possession game. It is a two-possession game at this stage in the fourth. They needed points out of that drive.
And obviously now, no chance at all to get those points that they so desperately needed.
To begin the drive, here's a handoff to Hunt. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. A gain of 3, second down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. There he goes, right side. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his second touchdown of the night. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is it bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff position? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started, and they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that, because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field, and to come away with nothing. That's difficult for a team to handle.
Difficult. See if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. And now this pass brought in by Brown. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
At the 45-yard line.
To throw, it's Carr. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
Let's go, let's go.
That's a gain
Hey,
of
7:34.
Carr going to try and throw on 3rd down. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. That, I believe, will put him over 100 yards receiving for the game. Yes, it will. And he's got a first down to boot.
at the 41-yard
53,
line.
check 53.
Hey, Alpha.
Check.
Throwing on first down is Carr. Man open left side is Brown. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider first down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been. One-sided affair.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Here we go. Here we go.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. And his first throw here is incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Let's get this.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Kennedy. And a quick throw here. That's complete.
Kennedy's pass.
They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Looking to throw. Kennedy looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. On 4th down, Kennedy. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
And another mistake here defensively as a flag is down on the tackle, and that's going to tack on 15 more. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive, and a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Yellow. Come on, Eddie.
Hey, that QB's trash. Let's go. Alert flare.
Hey, 43. Yellow. Right side.
Mahomes going to throw it here. He's going to float this one deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Things are rocking easy here in the 4th quarter. They've got to feel pretty good about this one. Actually, they've got to feel excellent. Tough loss in the opener. No way they wanted to go 0-2.
I don't want to read too much into it, but psychologically, is there something much bigger about 0-2 than 0-1?
Oh, without a doubt, and here's the biggest one. Guys like you and me, all the media, are going to talk about, well, you know how hard it is to make the playoffs when you start 0-2, and that starts to work its way through a team.
And now they're working towards 1-1.
Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11. Now this will be caught. Tyrell Williams. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they're marching off another 15 against your squad.
And now it's 1st and big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Back to throw. Kennedy. And an alley to run. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Kennedy dancing to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game.
Shut! Go to base. These three is the mic. Pick it up, guys. Pick it up.
Off play action. Kennedy. Got a man. It's Brown. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 23. They go play action here on first down. That is caught at the 7. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Chiefs, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And now they'll get the weekend off as they get a little extra time to prepare to face the Buffalo Bills. Meanwhile, for Oakland, they will fall to 1-1, and they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaud. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.